Hi, my name is Chumki, and this is my submission for the Kiro Hackathon. My project is called ErrorLog, and it's basically a tool that helps test takers create error logs from screenshots or pictures, no matter what the source of the original question is. So, some quick backstory. I'm currently studying for the GMAT, and one of the top pieces of advices that I kept hearing was to keep an error log of the questions that I got wrong. But here's the problem. I'm using a bunch of different sources to study online platforms, PDFs, Reddit threads, and literal books. Some of those questions are copyable, some of them aren't. Some of them are cleanly formatted, others are a mess. And trying to manually compile everything into one single clean error log, honestly, it was a bit of a nightmare. This is where error log comes in. Let me walk you through how it works. So we start by uploading an image. So here I have a screenshot of a question that I got wrong. And then once it's uploaded, I extract the text and parse the question, which opens up this new dialog where I can remove some of the additional text, fix up the formatting a little bit. And then I can also add in a little tag so that the program knows to look for the answers to the question over here. Then I hit parse questions. So this is what the final output looks like. Okay, looks good to me. So then the next step is to just select the correct answer. So I've selected A. I can also tag this question. So I'm tagging this as a critical reasoning question, which is a brand of questions in the GMAT. And then I can also choose to provide an explanation. So this is just to aid learning process and so that when you go back to the question, you know exactly why it's being answered a certain way. This is optional, but once you do, you can save it to the question bank, and this is what it looks like. It has a little CR tag. Next, you move into the practice mode, and this is where you can select a certain brand of questions. You can also select the number of questions you want in your practice test and start your practice session. So as you can see, I'm going through the question. I've selected my answer. Oh, looks like I got it wrong. And this is where I can go in and see the explanation. Now, how did I actually go about building this? I am not a coder. So I used Kiro completely in helping me build this tool. It was really useful in being conversational so that I didn't have to use a lot of technical knowledge in order to bring this idea to life. So, as you can see here on the left, this was my very first input into Kiro. I basically told it that I wanted this kind of tool and what kind of base features I wanted in the tool. I even gave it the disclaimer that I don't have any coding experience, so please explain everything to me step by step. And that's exactly what it did, in addition to generating the text. This tool was only possible because I had Kiro help me step by step so that I didn't have to rely on a technical partner in order to bring this to life. I'm going to keep working on this, but I hope you enjoyed listening to my idea so far.